You guys, it's Mary.
And
we invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below this page. We are reviewing Love Is Blind, the reunion. We are finally done with the Love Is Blind series, finally. But we're going to get right into this orange story about how Zaynab was talking about how Cole tried to single-handedly stop her eating. Like, okay, so we saw the clip at the very end of it.
And the producers showed it because you know what I think?
They don't believe you.
They don't believe Zaynab either.
No.
They don't. And even that
And
girl,
they didn't show it because it wasn't a big deal.
The host and hostess. The hostess kept on trying to talk to Zaynab, try to get some information. But she kind of didn't go all the way through because you had Alexa and Brennan there trying to, like, beat down Cole. You know, which was they were very judgmentally, which, yes, I'm happy for them, but they were very judgmental. That's what I thought of both of them. Yeah. I just hope, I'm also hoping your relationship works out. But I thought they were very judgmental, way too judgmental for that whole thing. That's what I thought. Like, the way Brennan was like, how, Cole never should have gone and talked to Colleen and all that. And Nick had to tell him, the host, Nick had to say, well, you seem to be really upset with Cole, but you're also upset with Colleen. Because you see, they're friends with Matt and Colleen.
Yeah.
You didn't come with that same energy in your chest, Brennan, for Colleen, though. Because you're friends with Matt. But here's Cole over there. And we know Alexa doesn't like Cole because we heard her telling Zaynab from The Bachelorette that he's a boy or something. Remember?
Yeah.
He's a little boy. I don't mean to say that. But now I know why she was so harsh. Because she has been hearing all this stuff from Zaynab. Zaynab is going around all the women talking badly about Cole. Sprinkling her little salt and pepper, her little lies.
Yeah.
Just straight up. Like, the whole orange thing. She wanted to go get some orange.
Well, no, let's backtrack.
Yes, go ahead.
Because they were in the kitchen, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He had actually asked her beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh, she said, oh, all I had today was a banana, whatever. And he's like, oh, you're having oranges? And she was like, yeah, He's like, oh, so you're going to have those oranges? She's like, yeah, it's a serving.
Remember when
you're already being defensive. He hasn't even said anything. He was like, well, why didn't you eat more or whatever?
Right,
stuff like that.
He said, I offered you more when you were just eating the banana.
A pugu bowl or something like that. A bowl or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, no. And then he's like, oh, so are you, like, doing your, like, wedding body fit thing? Like, what are you doing? Like, why aren't you eating? And she's like, yeah, I am. So it wasn't even a big deal. Like, you are actually insane.
And he offered you food.
More food.
When he saw that you were only having a little banana, he offered you more food. You said no then.
Because you said that, you were tired of eating pugu bowls.
So now when you were having the orange, he said, and then you said you were going to have the 2 oranges. He said, you're going to mess up your appetite for dinner because he was going to also have dinner. So probably he's thinking, you just had the banana, you're tired of the pugu bowls, now you're having your orange. Well, because he actually wants you to eat for dinner. He wants you to eat a lot of food, obviously.
Or at least let you have food. Like, let you not be starving yourself. So the whole thing was just BS.
BS.
And also, the thing is, Zaynab, she probably sat down there at the reunion like a dodo bird.
Yes.
Talking about how, the thing is, they saved you because I could have dragged you for all things you said. And the good thing is they didn't put that footage out there because everybody would have come for you. But she wasn't counting that they would actually do it.
They did.
Because you look crazy.
Because that's what the producers wanted to show, that really
it wasn't that big a deal. That's why we didn't
and that's why we put it out there so that the rest of the audience can see it.
And also, I feel like they put it out there because they realized, and also because remember they said they didn't use the footage. Mm-hmm. Now, if it was some serious footage like she was trying to make it out to be, why wouldn't they use it? They're a TV show. Why wouldn't they want to put drama out there? They put it out at the end.
Yes.
And it showed that you were actually crazy as hell because the man actually asked you for more food. If anybody listened to it.
Yes.
So it was just ridiculous.
I know Raven was coming for him because you don't do that. You don't put women down. You don't mess up with your food thing and this and that. I think that you already have problems with food before you even met Cole.
Yes, because you were so insecure about your body and everything. I would not be
surprised if this woman has had an eating disorder before she even met Cole.
Yeah.
The way you behave about, it's just a serving. When I
It's
eat,
a serving.
I'm having an orange. I have an orange. I don't consider it a serving. I don't consider a fruit a serving. I don't. You know why? I just eat it. It's a fruit. It's good for me. It's from nature.
And also my thing is I'm not thinking about what's a serving, how much should I eat, and all this stuff. Like if I'm hungry, I'm going to eat.
I'm gonna eat it. I'll have 2 apples. I'll have 2 mangoes.
If I want 6 oranges, I'm gonna have 6 oranges. I mean, it's fruit.
Sometimes I cut 3 oranges.
I know what a serving is for cuties.
It's a fruit.
Child, please.
It is a fruit. Child. It's the cuties even look so tiny.
I know. It's a serving.
Like,
yeah, this is a serving. I don't even know what a serving is when I'm looking at the fruit. You know how they have the servings on
not
it?
With fruits.
I know.
Because fruit is something that's natural. It assimilates to your body so easily.
And also it doesn't fill you up so like that easily. Either.
I don't think it really yes, adds calories, but the calories are so perfect for your body.
Yeah.
Like, if you're so doing that with a little cutie fruit, I'm sorry.
Talking about it's a serving.
I'm sure Cole was just like, okay. That is if he even understands what a serving is. He's just like, okay. Like, come on. You know, but I think that she has had, I don't know why my eyes are itching. All of a sudden, it's like I'm getting allergies. Yeah. I think she's had eating disorders. You guys get in the comments and I suspect she's had eating disorders before this whole thing. But she goes to Raven, sees Raven's a Pilates teacher, complains to her. Raven takes up the cape to go and try to, she did this and that, whatever. You're just going by what she said.
Yeah.
But now, hopefully, when you see it, I hope you guys took up the phone to apologize to him. But they wouldn't because they're just arrogant. Like, I was looking at Alexa and Brennan, and a lot of arrogance. That's what I saw. Like, I really liked them, but they are both very arrogant. And
I saw Brennan that. They're laughing. Yeah. Went there
and then Alexa was like, she ratted him out.
Yeah.
That he had some girl
and they were
that he kissing. Brought home, and they were kissing at the bachelorette stuff.
Brennan, were you drunk and you saw something else?
Oh, was it you? You know what I'm saying? Or was it some other guy that you saw that maybe had black hair and you assumed it was Cole? Because Matt said he left and he didn't see Cole with anybody.
Yeah.
So, like, Brennan, you're there, like, ratting men out, which is like some kind of...
Well, not even ratting them out, just being a liar. Actually, just being a liar.
You probably didn't even see his face. Maybe the back of his head is, oh, that's Cole.
Maybe he wanted to bring some gossip to his working wife.
Right, because
he's going to be the housewife now. Yeah. So let me go bring some gossip to my woman who's working so hard.
Well, he's gonna be working too. I think he said
he ain't got more money than Alexa.
I don't think so. With the prenup that she signed.
If you are a man who has money, the last thing you have time for is to be gossiping and lying on somebody as you sat there like some gossiping ninny.
I know, and it was even a lie. Cole was so confused.
Get yourself a damn job, Brennan.
Cole genuinely looked confused. He actually genuinely looked confused. So Zainab, once again, taking stuff from Alexa, who got it from another party. So it's like you took it from a third party.
A party from a party from a party from a party from a party to another party.
Remember that show we were watching where the guy said he got it from... What was that show?
It was Darcy and Stacy.
Oh, that was so hilarious. I got it from a party. I got it from this person. A party of a party of a party.
Of another party. Oh, and another party.
And then she went to accuse the guy.
I was calling us dumb Americans, but you heard it from 8 different people.
Like, it wasn't like, what? Like, but that's pretty much what happened here. You heard from a third party because Alexa ratted out from Brennan with his drunken, because he said he left, he was drunk. He's from his drunken eyes. You know, you didn't believe Cole because you had all this stuff in your mind about Cole and weirdness.
I don't know how Cole became the villain over Bartiz.
You
like, how are we not outraged about Bartiz?
Yes, Cole did the thing with Colleen and, made a pass at her. She also flirted back. Oh, they all dealt with that.
My thing is, it was only one time.
It was one time.
Like, but Bartiz kept on lusting over Raven. Yes. Like, this man hadn't drank water and he had been in the Sahara Desert starving for weeks.
Needed some water.
it was so ridiculous. And then he called her a smoke show, and she was hot as ass. And then we will look good. Oh, she need to be sitting on my lap. Cole didn't even do that.
No.
And then it's not like he went to her face and said, "Oh, she's a effing smoke show.
No, he didn't.
She's fine as hell."
You're the one who kept telling you wanted him to rate you, which I mean he did. He should.
I feel like he probably should have just lied.
But he will not have known that. A person in their 20s, a guy in their 20s, they don't know how to finesse that. They don't know yet how to lie to women like that. A straight up lie. And I don't think he's had that many probably experience like that.
Probably not.
You know? So, I mean, it was just
it was just very sad.
Taste. I was just
and
like,
then
poor Cole.
And then the thing is, he was still like, saying, "I loved you, I love you." Like he actually let that slip out.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "It's okay, I forgive you. Poor man. He has been a victim of emotional and spiritual abuse.
Yes, really.
So it's really just a mess.
He has, and then now he's apologizing to his abuser. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Really. That's what he did.
Yes.
So that was it was a shame. Matt and Colleen.
No, let's talk about Raven and SK.
Oh, yes.
Let's talk about how this girl said that she was not going to have sex until after they got married.
You
and
let this guy embarrass you, play you, and then you still went to have sex. So you're sitting down there.
Because they asked her, when was the first time you guys were physical? She's like, after the wedding.
Yes.
As if they got married. You did not get married.
You get married.
So she still went to have sex with him.
Yeah.
They're still dating, which I think is a red flag.
He was just playing you.
And I don't think it has
clicked yet. And continued to play you. And so at least he went ahead and played her because he doesn't want to go there if he's not with her. Because then he would have gotten a lot of the backlash. So he went with her still. Oh, we're in a relationship. They go and hug, but they're still on separate parts. Because she also does not want to look like a loser in front of Batiste as well. She doesn't want people to know that she got played. So he doesn't want the backlash. So they both come playing this game. I knew it wasn't going to last. All for us to find out later, which I guess we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about another one.
But yeah. So, I mean, I just knew it wasn't going to work. I'm just like, okay, boo, whatever. And they're both smiling. She actually looked stressed.
Very stressed.
She looked,
She didn't look very relaxed.
She did not. She looked stressed. And then SK talked to Batiste like that was wrong and whatever.
I know my girl is bad or whatever, but
that was not a brotherly thing to do. And Batiste apologized.
And then he was also talking about was it Nancy? I guess he apologized to her. He said, "Oh, I felt ashamed. I felt dumb. And watching it back, I was rooting for us. I was hoping that I would even say yes, but you knew you were going to say no. So how are you watching it, hoping you'll say yes?"
Full of this. He did not want the smoke. I think that's why he was quiet for a lot of it.
Yeah.
He had watched back. He had gotten all the smoke probably on his Twitter feed, and he's like, I need to shut the hell up.
Yeah.
With his little ponytail he had at the top of his head. Or puff. His little puff he had on top of his head. But they said that he was with a blonde 3 days after, and he was like, my sex life is... He got all on the defensive.
Well, they apparently had sex. He had sex with some tall blonde. And he said, well, my sex life is nobody's business, and well, no one asked you for your sex life. They just said, why were you with a tall blonde? Why were you
so soon after?
Well, because he never loved you, Nancy. And when this man was insulting you, your ass should have ran instead of trying to give this young buck a chance. But I guess because she was living her best cougar life, she wanted to.
That's what she thought.
That dream ended quite shortly. Not that, I love Nancy. I do love Nancy, but I
really wanted...
I wanted it to work.
No, those were the two. It wasn't Zaynab and Cole. It was Nancy and Batiste that I wanted to work. Nancy, Batiste, and Alexa and Brennan. It was not no Cole and Zaynab. Remember, you kept on saying Zaynab was so cute, and I was like, there's something about her I don't like.
Yeah,
so it certainly wasn't no Zaynab and Cole that I was rooting for at all.
In the beginning. I think
there was something about Zaynab that was off to me. It was off. She seemed off. Now that I know what it was, I didn't feel as though she was all mentally there.
Episode 9 was when I caught on, but she knew from day one.
Yeah, and soon I was just like, something about her, something is off with her. So.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that was everything. I don't think there was anything else to talk about.
And even Alexa and Brennan, though I'm rooting for them and they said yes, there's something I can't quite put my finger on.
Well, I don't know if it's going to really work because he's saying yes to so much. He said yes to being a Jew. He even said yes to, prenup. I guess he's going to try to make a better life for her, but she makes more money than him, and he said yes to having a prenup, which is all very sweet, but that's not really a man's nature.
Yeah, but what I find, though, in the Jewish community, a lot of times that the parents, if you get married to their child, they will strive to make sure that you're okay financially, too. And a lot of times when you get married, they usually will give you a house, even if it's a small house or whatever, but they will give you a home as a gift. So they try to make sure that they are okay financially, that problem is not a burden, So I think that he's going to be okay.
I think they said they're more I think they said they're more Israeli than they are Jews. I think that's what they said. I don't know that whole religion.
Yeah, but I think yes, they're more Israeli. Maybe like he said, I don't think he said when his wife converted, the father said he learned a little more about his religion.
Yeah.
So maybe they're not like crazy practicing like that,
Probably.
Because I know some of the women, they wear a headscarf. The ones who are really practicing, the women wear a headscarf when they go out. In fact, when they go out, they wear like a wig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they wear a wig to cover their hair.
Mm.
Yeah, or some of them will actually wear a headscarf to cover their hair, but they don't show the actual hair to other people who are not their family members. And there are certain things that they cook certain foods at certain times and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So maybe they're not as practicing, but yeah. So maybe that's what they mean.
Yeah, yes. But yes, you guys, I think that was everything for the reunion. I don't think we missed anything.
Matt and Colleen, we have not talked about how he was literally on top of her. And she was just... Oh, she's shorter, right? So he... I mean, that was...
Girl, you better run. You a Fatal Attraction for real.
I really hope not. But
it gave me Fatal Attraction vibes, really? Bruh. It really, really did. Really? That man scared me, and my ass is in Africa.
I kind of feel. Well, you have to put this down. I kind of feel like he's more bark than bite, like his friends say. But yeah,
I'd rather you just bite me. Don't bark me and scare me. I'd rather just know.
I run away at a bark. But I think that
Colleen did it. Because it would mean my ass would have been out. It would have been gone.
I think, I don't know if that whole thing is going to work. And they're not living together. That's what we found out too. So
maybe she's biding her time. We're just waiting to divorce him. I hope so. Praying for you, sis.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully Matt will settle down, but I don't know. Usually when someone shows you who they are, don't hope for the potential of them. Yeah. Just look at what you have in front of you.
Yeah, buddy.
No chances. No second chances. That's why I tell young women, don't give second chances at all. At all. Don't give second chances. No. Now, J-Lo and Ben, that was a different thing.
Yes, that was true love.
That was 20 years later.
Yeah.
And they were, came together. It both learned
lessons.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all. But it's Mary.
And Alma.
Remember just to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below. Bye.